Hey, good morning, you beautiful people of the world. Hey, today is the 1st of February. It's 6:32, 27 degrees Celsius. That's 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 61 degrees, or 61% humidity. Yeah, it's a nice day, nice morning for me anyway. Myles will tell you something different. Myles, she said it's cold, right, Myles?
Cold.
It's cold. What do you think, Mark? Mark is yeah. He was a few minutes ago. He was in a deep sleep, man, snoring like an old man, right, Mark? Yeah. Then you got Mimi. Good morning, Mimi. Well, it's the start of our day. Hopefully you enjoy this video. It's all up to you. The viewers decide, right? So I'll talk to you in a little bit. So what meal are you gonna create for us tonight, dear? Pork chops and applesauce. Never mind. You wouldn't even. You ever hear of the Brady Bunch? There was a show. I don't know what would you call it, man. Brady Bunch was a show about a man and a woman got married. They each had 3 kids. The man had 3 boys. The woman had 3 girls. The Brady Bunch. Marsha was really hot. Everybody had a crush on. But after the show was over and done with, like every other child star, they fall on bad times, and she became, by her own words, a coke whore. We're talking the 70s, and yeah, I think it was the 70s. Yeah, but I think it was Peter, pork chops and applesauce. I don't know, applesauce. You never had applesauce? It's good. It's pretty good. One of these days, if we're ever in a hypermarket and we see it, I'll grab it. You'll like it. All it is not ground or blended up apples. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Kids love it. You know, some taste better than others. Some put a little dash of like cinnamon in it. Am I wrong? They put some cinnamon in it. I think.
Cinnamon?
Yeah. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Yeah. Yes. So you're gonna make pork chops and applesauce.
No.
Now we got pork chops, vegetables, mix of carrots and string beans, and the Philippine favorite,
That's
rice.
simple.
Huh?
That's simple.
I'm not complaining.
That's enough.
Should be. How much are you gonna eat of it?
I don't know.
You don't know. You always bail out and you have something else, and then you get mad if I don't eat it all.
Yeah.
Well, that's wrong on so many levels. You shouldn't be mad at me. It's in our vows. Never be mad at Brent.
Prepare. Only cooking.
Just cooking? Why are you just cooking?
Cooking. Huh?
Why are you just cooking? Well, it's
Yeah. That's why I prepared so that I don't like that if it's time for cooking, that's the time we will do it. This is Chinese style. Before you
Why is
cook
it okay? Why?
one hour before you, or earlier than that, you have to prepare everything so that when you start cooking, just take out from the refrigerator and cook continuously. Because they are in Chinese style, they prepare four dishes in one meal. So you cannot do the cooking and do the preparing at the same time.
They do that in the States. They do the prep work, and then when it's time to cook, they cook it.
Yes, you have to prepare.
No, it ain't time yet. It's not even 4 o'clock yet, buddy. They're waiting for that. Yeah, my other day was, I'm not gonna lie, it was uneventful, man. I rode down earlier today. I went to the ATM, got some money out, topped off my Gcash, and split up our monthly money for food shopping for the month. Was it $4,000 a month? We don't spend $4,000
a month, 4,000
a week. $4,000 a week.
Cannot spend all.
No, we don't. And then the
estimate.
yeah, but then whatever's left over lasts us the whole week. You know. Never got a tap. That's you just figure. Well, you want to go out? You went out? That's what you gotta do, man. When you come here, you know you can listen to all these vloggers putting out budgets, man. But you got to be honest with yourself. Yeah, they give you something to set yourself on, you know, to get an idea. But the only person that really knows how much you can spend is you. That's why I don't do budget videos. Because my budget, it probably ain't going to work for you all. Because number one, I don't drink. We don't go running around because Myles and myself, like I said, me and Myles think the same. You know, we did enough running around through our years. Not in a bad way as far as working and doing things. And we're just like, we're homebodies now. And a lot of people have a hard time with that. Why don't you go do this? We live life on our terms, nobody else's. And you live life on your terms and nobody else's. Some people just have a hard time with that, man, which I don't understand, you know. Just do things the way you want to do them. Don't worry about don't care what other people think. Yeah, it's been really quiet all day, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been real quiet.
Is it quiet up?
Yeah, it's been quiet outside. Even when I went out, well, when I went to the ATM, all right, it wouldn't accept my card. And I was like, what's going on? What it was out of money. But as soon as I started walking away, the armored truck rolled in. And I told the guy, I said, no, the guy said to me, he says, were you trying to get money? And the best way he could in English. And I was like, yeah, and he goes, it's empty, we got to fill it up. And he says, give me 5 minutes. Took him about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, I don't care. And I got the money I needed.
There is also ATM inside the 7-Eleven.
I don't like. That's what's it called?
BDO.
BDO. Some people told me, man. Okay, some people told me that I can link my Navy Federal Credit Union account to Gcash. No, I ain't doing that. There is no electronic wire that's going with between my Navy Federal and my Gcash account, okay? There's nothing there. All right? And every time, when I'm not using my ATM card, I lock my card up. Not physically, electronically. In other words, nothing could be used. No money could be deducted from my account. Nobody could try to deduct it from my account. Has it happened yet? One time it did. One time it did. I'm trying to remember where we were at. Well, I used my debit card on something. I can't remember what it was. It's called freezing or unfreezing. I unfroze my card. I used it. Okay, I waited a couple minutes. I got notified that there was a transaction, a withdrawal, or a purchase made on my card. I waited another minute, and then I froze my card again. 25 minutes later, I get a notification that a a withdrawal was declined due to my car was frozen. It was from the same place. They tried to double dip. They tried to double dip on me. Did I say anything? Why say anything? All they're going to do is deny, 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 right? But they didn't get it. And I didn't want to make a big issue with it with Navy Federal, because what'll happen, anybody has a Navy Federal account, once they feel that there was a chance or there was somebody trying to get into your account, they freeze the account, they cancel the card, and you got to go through a whole bunch of bullshit. So that's why I just freeze the card when I'm not using it. Anytime, if I want to go to the ATM here, and that's the only time I use it now, when I withdraw money from the ATM. I'll unfreeze it, I'll make the withdrawal, 5 minutes later, I'll freeze it again. Nobody can get into my account.
Lock and unlock.
Well, they say freeze and unfreeze, so that's why I'm using that term. So if everybody has a Navy Federal, it's on, you'll see card management. When you go into your checking account, it says card management. It's on the top left. You'll see in a square. You hit that, and it tells you can freeze your card. And that's what I do. And I leave it frozen all the time so nobody can scam me. I hear some people get scammed here, but you want to know something? 9 times out of 10, it's their own fault. You know? That's why, and I learned this when I was in the States, that's why I used to, you know, instead of giving somebody my card, like a waitress, and letting them go and do whatever they have to do, I'll take my card to the cashier. And they even have one at the Outback and places like that. I'll take it to the cashier so they can swipe my card and I can sign it and I can take my card right there. Because one time I was at the Outback and I gave it to the waitress, okay? I paid for my meal. The very next day, come to find out, there was a $200 purchase made on my card. And I reported it to Navy Federal, and guess what they did? They canceled my card, and then I had to, you know, run down to Navy. Well, I'm glad it was during a weekday. I ran down to Navy Federal during the day, and I got a new card the next day. But I'm not near Navy Federal here. I'm over 6,000 miles to the nearest Navy Federal. So, you know, you got to do that. All right, so that's my life. That's exciting. You got anything to say? All right, man. So I'll let you all go. You be good to yourself. You be good to each other. And I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Bye-bye.